Around 10 months ago, I bought a brand new PTO shaft as a spare. I didn't have a clue which application it was going to be put onto, but it now turns out I need it for the finishing mower, which means we need to cut it to a particular length. So that's what we're doing today. Now my tractor actually has fairly standard sized link arms. You can get extra long ones, so this would have actually been the right PTO for that. First things first, let's get the topper moved into position. We're going to attach it to the lower link arms first of all. Right, just a quick demonstration just to show you that it's definitely not going to fit. I did already know this, but just to show you. Oh, and also if you're wondering why the guard's not on the topper, it's because I've just changed the belt. At this point I should probably say the manufacturers don't really recommend modifying the products, but they go on to then give you a detailed description of exactly how to shorten the PTO shaft. So I think it's basically to cover them. If you know how to do it, you're fine to do it. So what I've done now is I have actually removed the lower link arms from the topper, and I'm just going to show you exactly how much clearance is required for it to fit. Look at the distance between that ball joint there and the topper. So what I can do here is get the ruler out and measure the distance between the two. It's going to give me a pretty good idea of how much we need to shorten the shaft by. And it looks like around 16 centimetres. So now I know how much to shorten it by, we now need to split the shaft in half. One length has a slightly longer piece protruding out the end. We must make note of this. So I'm going to measure it up, write down the measurements, then I'll know for the future when putting this back together again. And they turn out to be approximately 6 centimetres and 3 centimetres. With the shaft now in the vise, we can start to measure it up on here and get things cut. That's the first half done. Now I just need to do exactly the same thing with the other half. Of course, making sure we have the correct length showing at the end. There we go. Nice little jump cut for you. Saves us a lot of work. So what we need to do now is clean things up and then get them reassembled. The way I'm going to go about this is to deburr the plastic guard and then deburr the metal shaft. And then I can clean it all up and re-grease it. And there it is, the correct length for my finishing mower. Let's get it refitted to the machine. So just to show you it now it's fitted, it is perfect. I've put the chains around as well, although they may need to be adjusted. But you can see there is some slack. We can give the PTO shaft some slack. If you don't, you can actually damage a few things if it's pulling too tight. So that is perfect. Let's give it a go. Job done. So thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and until the next one, I'll see you again very soon.